Feed me more. Feed me more.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the second episode of Cooking for Regular Guys. My name is Ken. I actually got some pretty good feedback on my first video. I hope people really liked it. Just a quick little update on me. Since doing DDP yoga, I have now I met my goal for my first 30 days, 5 days ahead of time, dropping 26 pounds. That puts me below 300 for the first time and I don't know when. So today, anyways, we're going to do chicken and quinoa slow cooker chili. I made this a few weeks back. My wife really liked it, so we're going to do it again. I'm going to show you guys how you did it. I'm going to do one thing a little bit differently than the recipe that I already have on the website, where this time I'm going to add some kale. Just something to try. We'll see how it comes out. So let's go on to the ingredients. So the first thing that we're going to use in my chili is what I like to use is I go to the grocery store, and this is completely gluten-free, dairy-free, hot Italian chicken sausage. I like that because it's just the meat's already been marinating some. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice them open later, and then we'll fry them up. Put that to the side right now. Then I always got to have crushed tomatoes, tomato paste, because I'm lazy, as you all know already. A slow cooker chili powder mix from McCormick's. It's fine. Now quinoa. There's many different ways to buy quinoa. I like this. Roland makes some really good already made stuff. This is the Mediterranean. I'm going to scratch that later, and I'm actually going to use the garlic one that I got this weekend. But just in general, quinoa has Roland quinoa has a lot of different flavors. Pretty nice, real easy to make. For vegetables, I like to go with pre-made because I'm lazy. We have red peppers, yellow peppers, onions, and on the bottom there, I like leeks. I like them a lot. We're going to saute that all up, and this time I'm going to try sauteing in some organic baby kale. Just a little something extra, you know, something to get a little bit of those extra nutrients. Alright, so I turned my stovetop on here, and all I'm going to do is first I'm just going to spray it down. I use vegetable oil just to get something there. So a little non-stick surface. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. And then I'm going to grab a knife. This is probably a bigger knife than I need, but oh well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that sausage and I'm just going to slice it down to remove the casing. I don't want to cook it like sausage. I just really like having the already marinated meat. And I got 3 of these because I got a pound of it. You may have noticed already, I don't like beans. Some people like to put beans in their chili, but I cannot stand baked beans. My wife loves them, and I do not, but she has to deal with it. Anyways, I find that the quinoa kind of takes the place of what a bean might be, as far as in the chili anyways. Kind of takes that role on. Alright, that looks pretty good. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take that and I'm going to go put it in my slow cooker. Okay, you can go ahead and drain it if you want. I'm finding with this batch specifically, there's not a whole lot to drain. So I'm just going to go ahead, put that in there. Now I'm going to take my pan, bring it back, and let's do some vegetables. You really have to wash the pan. I'm choosing not to. I like to get that flavor and everything. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to add my concoction here of peppers, onions, and leeks. I'm going to add that up and start frying that there. Yeah, look at all those yummy vegetables. Leeks are really good and have a really good scent or smell when they're sauteed. So now once again, a little bit more magic of television. Alright, now that those are starting to brown down and cook down some, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my kale. This will be kind of interesting. My wife's never actually had kale before. I told her it kind of has the ability to taste like whatever it is you're cooking with it. I just want to add as many vegetables and as many powerful vegetables as possible. Alright, that looks pretty good. Now let's go ahead and take it over and put it in our slow cooker. Alright, now I'm going to take all those yummy vegetables. Try to get this in camera. Add that to my chicken that's already in there. You know, if you are vegetarian or vegan, there's nothing that says you have to add the chicken. You can just do whatever you want and then just have a completely vegetarian, vegan chili. Sorry, not chicky, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, now what we gotta do is we gotta go ahead and add our tomato sauce. Once again, I use crushed tomatoes. It's a little bit tough here working in this close area. My lid's falling off. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my tomato paste. Just take a spoon for that. It's a weird stuff. I never really understood tomato paste. It's kind of gross. But if it makes my food taste better, that's what matters. Alright, now I'm going to add my quinoa. I got the right one this time. Roasted garlic by Roland. I figured garlic would taste good in chili, so I'm going to try it. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the whole package, which is 1 cup, and I'm going to dump that right in. Quinoa goodness. Now I'm going to take my seasoning, my slow cooker chili seasoning, just because, like I said, I'm lazy. I'm going to add that to there. And the last thing I'm going to add at this moment is I'm going to add, well actually it's not the last thing, it's the second to last thing. I'm going to add 2 cups of water. Now I'm just going to give that a good stir, just so we can get things starting to go in here. Sorry, I'm still new to this and trying to figure out which hand to use. Now, because of who I am and what I like, I'm going to add a little bit of Frank's Red Hot. I like to get a little bit spicy. My wife doesn't like it spicy though, so I can't add too much. I'm going to go ahead and cover it. Turn on my slow cooker. I'm going to cook it either on low for 6 to 8 hours or on high for 2 to 3. I'll keep it running for a little bit later, but this is kind of too long to keep it going for. So say goodbye for now. We'll check in when it's done. Alright, so here we are, 3.5 hours later. Looks pretty delicious, I think. Let's give it a quick stir here. I've turned it off. grab a bowl and a ladle. Now, something that I do, and you may want to, the reason I cook the way I do is because I like to have stuff quick and easy to get to. So I cook a lot ahead of time, and then just refrigerate or freeze to be able to reheat it later. That way, when I'm tired from work and I come home, it's something really easy just to put together. These I typically have for school lunches. So what I'm going to do is I'll just take one, two ladlefuls is about a good serving for me. I've never tried it this way before, but I got this at the store yesterday. Daya deliciously dairy-free pepper jack cheese shreds. So I'm going to put some of that on there to melt. And then there you have it. So there you have it, my gluten-free, dairy-free chicken quinoa chili. It's really, really good. I like it. Thank you for watching. If you have any more suggestions, please feel free to email me at cookingforregularguys@gmail.com, or you can, as always, talk to me on the chat rooms. My name is Ken, Cooking for Regular Guys on DDP Yoga team site. Alright, thanks. Make sure to check in again next week when I'll make something else.